Archangel Michael says, "My child, this is not a coincidence. It is not an accident that your eyes have been guided here at this very moment. In this exact minute, Archangel Michael is standing in front of you, fiercely glowing with light brighter than the sun, and his voice is trembling not with fear, but with urgency, a cry, a plea, a thunderous echo from heaven itself. You are being warned because something is trying to come against you, and if you ignore this message even for a second, a path could be taken that was never meant for you. You have only 2 minutes to hear what the heavens are screaming. God says, listen carefully, you are standing at the edge of something massive. A miracle, yes, but also a trap. One door leads to divine abundance, healing, and glory. The other leads to deception, downfall, and delay. Archangel Michael is holding both the keys and the sword. He has tried to reach you through dreams, signs, people's words, even sudden chills in the air, but now, heaven can wait no longer. This is your turning point. Last night, heaven recorded an event involving your name. You were mentioned in a place of darkness by someone who is pretending to be close to you. A conversation happened behind your back. A dangerous vow was made. This person, who smiles in front of you, is hiding something destructive, and you've felt it. You've sensed a strange heaviness lately. You've woken up tired. You've been feeling emotional without knowing why. That's because your spirit is being pulled. One side is being fought for by Michael and the angels. The other is being tempted by energies sent from those who don't want to see you rise. God says, do not ignore this again. You've been hearing warning bells in your soul. A strange delay. Repeating numbers. A name that keeps coming up. Someone's face in your dreams. You have been shown. But heaven says you keep brushing it aside as coincidence. There are no coincidences in a spiritual war. Every sign is divine. Every repeat is a message. Every delay is a protection. Archangel Michael says someone near you recently made a move that was meant to weaken your spiritual shield. They borrowed something of yours. They touched something personal. They asked you odd questions. This was not random. Their energy carried shadows. The moment they left, something shifted in your space. That's why your thoughts haven't been clear. That's why you keep doubting yourself. But heaven says this ends now. God says you must listen with your soul, a portal is opening. In 2 minutes, there will be a spiritual alignment where your angels can intervene fully, if and only if you choose not to ignore this. That timing is sacred. God does not beg, but today, heaven is pleading with you. Your name has been brought up in 2 places, a courtroom in heaven and a circle on earth. In heaven, your name was defended. Michael raised his sword and declared, "Not this child. Not today." On earth, Your name was whispered in the mouth of someone envious. They don't want you to reach the miracle that's close. God says the miracle is closer than your breath, but so is the danger. You've been asking, why am I stuck? Why do I feel like something is blocking me? Why do I feel watched? The answer is, you are in the eye of a spiritual confrontation. A massive shift is happening. Heaven is reordering things behind the scenes, but your action matters. Your agreement with light is required. Michael says, the reason you've been getting spiritually attacked is because of your destiny. There is a scroll with your name written in the heavenly realm, and that scroll glows with divine assignments. The enemy knows your future. That's why they tried to distract you with emotional chaos. That's why they've sent false love, fake opportunities, and silence from people who once supported you. The enemy doesn't always show up in red with horns. Sometimes, it shows up with a familiar smile, an apology you've long waited for, or an opportunity that looks perfect but feels off in your spirit. This is your season of discernment. Heaven is sharpening your vision. You must not move by what your eyes see. You must move by what your spirit knows. And your spirit has already been warning you. You've seen the numbers. You've heard the whispers. You've felt the tension. Heaven says, the reason you feel watched is because you are. Angels and adversaries alike are watching your next move. Every spiritual contract, every word spoken, every moment of hesitation, it's being recorded. But God is merciful, and you are not alone. Archangel Michael says this is your rescue moment. God says, look back to what almost broke you last year. That pain, that betrayal, that loss, it was not for nothing. It prepared you for this moment. Because what's about to be released into your life requires strength, vision, and spiritual armor. You have earned your wings in the fire of your trials. And now, the anointing is falling. But beware. Heaven warns, there is someone who knows what is coming for you, and they want to attach themselves to your blessing without carrying your burden. They did not cry with you. They did not pray with you. But now they want to sit at your table. God says, test the spirits. Just because they say they've changed doesn't mean their energy has. Some come back to gather information, not to offer love. Michael says, cleanse your space. There is something in your home, possibly a gift or object given by someone with hidden intentions, that is carrying energy that doesn't belong to you. Your fatigue, confusion, and emotional storms are being fed by something material. Heaven is revealing this now because the time is running out. You have only moments before the next divine alignment, and if you're not clear, you may miss it. God says, open your heart. There is a message that keeps trying to reach you. A voice, soft but persistent. It's from someone who crossed over. They're trying to tell you something vital. They have seen what you haven't. They've tried to show you in dreams, in songs, in smells, in repeating events. They are not at rest because they fear for you. They want you to know that the person you've trusted the most is not who they claim to be. You are being given insight now. God is tearing the veil. The masks are coming off. Someone's lies will be exposed in the next 7 days. Heaven says, don't fight the revelation. Let the truth set you free, even if it breaks your heart. Archangel Michael says, you were never meant to walk in fear. But wisdom is not fear, it's strategy. You are being given divine strategies now. Write them down. You'll start to receive ideas, nudges, and thoughts that seem random but are actually divine downloads. They are part of your blueprint. You are being rerouted to a higher path. God says, remember the time you almost gave up? That night when the tears wouldn't stop? That moment when you felt completely forgotten? Heaven didn't forget you. That was the moment God assigned double protection to your life. That was when your miracle started moving toward you. But the enemy saw it too. That's why the attacks increased. But you didn't break. You are still standing. That is your testimony. Michael says, someone has been praying for your downfall. Not with words, but with energy. Jealousy is a silent prayer in the spiritual world. Their envy has created ripples. But heaven is breaking every curse, every word, every shadow sent your way. What was meant to destroy you will now elevate you. God says, don't be afraid to walk away. Some doors must close. Some people must stay behind. This is your season of divine detachment. Every delay is divine. Every rejection is protection. What is meant for you cannot be stopped, but you must be willing to let go of what's not aligned. Michael says, in the next 3 days, you'll see a sign that confirms this message. It will be unexpected. It will be undeniable. When it comes, stop everything and listen. That will be your moment to act. You'll be guided. But you must be alert. This is not the time for distractions. God says, I am making rivers in the desert for you. Doors that were slammed shut are now being unlocked. People who once ignored you will now need you. But don't gloat. Stay humble. You were chosen not for status, but for service. Your breakthrough is not just for you. It is for everyone connected to your destiny. You are the curse breaker in your lineage. You are the one who carries the light. That's why your battles have been so heavy. That's why you've often felt alone. But you were never alone. Heaven has been with you every step. And now, the angels are surrounding you. They are clearing your path. They are strengthening your feet. God says, don't look back. What's behind you cannot follow you into what's next. You are stepping into a season of clarity, acceleration, and divine favor. But first, respond. Say yes. Say yes to God. Say yes to your calling. Say yes to letting go. Say yes to trusting even when you don't understand. Michael says, this is your activation moment. The sword is drawn. The time is now. Your name is being spoken in rooms you haven't entered yet. Your blessing is being prepared. Your healing is near. But the door only opens if you knock. You must respond. Heaven is waiting for your yes. Don't delay. The window is open, but not for long. You have 2 minutes to claim what's already yours. Say yes. Say yes now. My beloved child, the heavens are stirring with urgency. Right now, as you are reading these words, Archangel Michael is trying to reach you with a message so powerful, so critical, that the next few moments may shift your life forever. The veil between the natural and spiritual realms is trembling, and your soul is being summoned to attention, not tomorrow, not an hour later, but right now. Your name has been spoken in divine chambers. And Archangel Michael has descended with a sword of divine light in one hand, and your name inscribed in gold in the other. Time is running out. You have only 2 minutes to respond with your heart open and your faith unshaken. The danger approaching you is not ordinary. It is cloaked in silence, hidden behind familiar faces, and walks in the footsteps of those you trust. Archangel Michael is weeping, not out of fear, but because he has been trying to reach you and you kept brushing the signs off as coincidences. The strange dreams. The shadow that crossed your room last night. The unease in your spirit. The chill that swept over you when you heard your name whispered in a room where no one else stood. All were warnings. All were signs. You are not imagining things. You are not paranoid. Your discernment has been right all along. Heaven is confirming it now. Someone has been plotting against you, and their plan is almost complete. There is a paper. A document. A conversation recorded that you were never supposed to know about. Someone close to you has been secretly working with someone else to take something that belongs to you. This is not about money alone, it is deeper than that. This is your destiny. Your purpose. Your peace. Your divine favor. And now the enemy is rushing because they sense you're waking up. But Michael is standing between you and that plan, only if you say yes, right now. Heaven is not silent. Your prayers didn't vanish. In fact, the most recent one you whispered, even the one you were too tired to say out loud, was thunderously received. When you thought no one heard you crying in your pillow, God recorded every tear as evidence in the spiritual court. The Father was moved. And he sent Michael with strict orders: protect you. But you must act. If you delay, something irreversible might happen. Not because God isn't powerful, but because you have free will, and God refuses to force protection on someone who doesn't open the door when he knocks. Michael is standing right now at your door, not a physical one, but the door of your heart and your spiritual gate. There's a pressure in your chest because your soul recognizes the urgency of this moment. You can feel it even now, a racing heart, a deep knowing, an inner trembling. That's your spirit responding to the trumpet that just sounded in the heavens above you. You were marked as a target by someone who smiles in your face but carries your name in secret curses behind your back. Yes, it's that person. The one you're thinking about right now. Don't doubt it. God is confirming it. But here's the miracle: the plan is already collapsing. Because the moment Michael descended, chains began to shatter. The enemy is now confused. The people who plotted your downfall are beginning to argue amongst themselves. One of them is having dreams about you, and those dreams are turning into nightmares. They are being haunted by the weight of what they tried to do. Heaven is applying pressure. But you must make a move. You cannot remain still. Someone wrote your name on a cursed object. They placed it somewhere dark, hoping it would drain your energy, ruin your relationships, cause delays, and keep your mind in confusion. That's why you've been feeling out of place, doubting your own intuition, questioning your own reality. But Michael saw it. He retrieved it. He destroyed it. That's why there was a strange burning smell in your house recently. That was the moment the object was spiritually incinerated by heaven's fire. You have survived things that were meant to kill you. Don't you realize how important you are? Don't you see how much has been sent to destroy you, and yet you're still here, still breathing, still fighting? That's not an accident. It's because you are covered by grace. But grace also demands response. This message isn't sent to scare you, but to awaken you. Because what's coming in the next few days will look like a storm, but it's actually your escape route. You'll be tested. You'll be tempted to go back to old patterns, old people, old mindsets. Don't. That's the final trap. And the enemy is desperate, because they know that after this, you'll be untouchable. God is about to elevate you, but elevation comes with exposure. You are going to find out who has been pretending to love you while secretly sabotaging your name. It will shock you. You'll weep. But Michael will be there. He will carry you through the betrayal. He will remove the masks one by one. And after the truth comes out, you will feel freedom like never before. There's something buried in your family line. A generational pain. A curse. A silence. A secret that everyone tiptoes around. Archangel Michael has been assigned to end it with you. No more passing pain to the next generation. No more shame hidden behind forced smiles. You were chosen to be the breaker. The chain ends with you. But it will take courage. It will take obedience. It will take surrender. Right now, Michael is showing you visions, flashes of people, moments, symbols. Pay attention. Write them down. They are not random. They are divine intelligence. Heaven is downloading strategies into you. If you act on them, you will avoid what the enemy has planned. God is giving you keys in this very moment, keys of wisdom, discernment, financial breakthrough, and even divine relationships. You are not crazy for feeling like something massive is coming. You were born for it. You were prepared for it. But you must act now. Archangel Michael wants you to go into prayer immediately after this message. Don't delay. Even if it's just a few minutes, close your eyes and speak to heaven. Use your voice. Call out loud. Say, God, I hear you. I receive your protection. Michael, I give you permission to guard my path. That simple prayer will unlock 1,000 angels. Yes, Michael isn't coming alone. He's bringing reinforcements. There are angels assigned to your room, your house, your workplace, your phone, even your mind. They are going to war on your behalf. A strange call is coming in the next 48 hours. It will sound ordinary, but the voice on the other end holds a clue. A man will mention a woman's name. That woman is the one who tried to block your destiny. Don't reveal too much in that call. Just listen. Heaven will make sure you understand. There's a miracle hidden in the message you're reading. And it's this: God is still in love with you. Deeply. Unshakably. Eternally. You may feel alone, but you're not abandoned. You may feel betrayed, but you are not forgotten. You are God's child. You are Michael's mission. And nothing formed against you will prosper, not now, not ever. Heaven is opening a record with your name on it. And what the enemy meant for evil is being rewritten into divine reward. You will receive back everything stolen. In fact, a compensation is being released. Expect an unusual financial shift. Expect someone who previously blocked you to suddenly support you. Expect a total change in atmosphere. Your health is being restored. Your sleep will be peaceful again. And the spirit of heaviness is lifting. Right now. You must stay alert. Because the enemy will try one last time. They will use manipulation, guilt, confusion. But Michael has been trained for this moment. He will whisper what to say. He will show you what to avoid. Just trust the tug in your spirit. You know more than you think you do. You have the wisdom of generations encoded in your DNA. Your blood carries angelic lineage. Yes, you were born different because you are different. Archangel Michael is trying to speak to you right now. There is danger moving in your direction, a shadow that wants to touch your light, a trap that has been set but can still be broken if you open your heart and listen. Listen now, because heaven says you only have 2 minutes left. This is not something to ignore. You may feel the spiritual pressure in your chest or the cold chill of intuition whispering that something is wrong. That is not your imagination. That is Archangel Michael standing beside you, placing his divine hand on your shoulder, urging you to read every word with open eyes and open spirit. Because what is about to unfold in your life cannot be delayed. This moment is sacred. There is something that has been hidden from you. A deception wrapped in charm. A smile that's not honest. A presence near you that carries a mask. Archangel Michael has seen it all, and he has been watching silently, waiting for the right moment to reveal it, and this is the moment. He speaks now because the clock has started ticking. 2 minutes are all you have to shift everything, to stop what's coming, to claim what's yours, and to block the pain that someone is trying to send into your life. You may not see them, but the spiritual realm is not silent. Heaven is moving rapidly, angels are dispatched with scrolls in their hands, and your name is written on them. God says this is not just another message. This is a divine alert sent only to you, tailored by heaven, designed with urgency. You are not imagining the spiritual attacks. You are not wrong to feel unsafe lately. You are not crazy for sensing that something is off with that one person who keeps showing up at strange moments or calling at odd hours or asking questions that don't feel right. Archangel Michael has been standing guard, but now even he is calling for your full attention. Because even angels need your cooperation. Heaven cannot force protection where free will chooses ignorance. So you must choose now. You must open your eyes now. You must respond with your whole spirit before this 2-minute warning passes. Someone is planning something. It looks small on the surface, but its ripple effect can shake your entire emotional foundation. They are about to lie again, and this time the lie could go deep enough to make you walk away from your blessing. But God says stop. Wait. Don't make any decisions yet. Archangel Michael is revealing the truth. The person who's pretending to love you may be the one sabotaging you behind closed doors. The one you trust with your heart may be using your secrets as weapons. But don't panic. Don't spiral. Because nothing is hidden from heaven. You're not being abandoned, you're being rescued. Archangel Michael says this is your final warning before a spiritual shift that cannot be undone. He saw what they typed about you. He heard the words they spoke when you weren't in the room. He saw the screenshots, the recordings, the stolen messages, the jealousy, the curses, the spiritual arrows. But none of it can destroy you if you stay covered, if you stay faithful, if you respond to this moment. Because heaven is giving you the sword of discernment, and in the Spirit, that is more powerful than anything man can use against you. You are not just a person, you're a portal of divine destiny. And that's why you've been under attack. They're not targeting your flesh. They're targeting your future. But Archangel Michael says it is sealed. Your future is fireproof. Your destiny is written in divine ink that no demon can erase. But the test is here now. Will you hear this message, or will you scroll past it like it doesn't carry your deliverance? God says don't scroll. Don't walk away. Don't doubt it. Because the enemy's favorite tactic is distraction. If the devil can't destroy you, he will try to distract you. And if he can distract you from reading this until the end, he can slip into the cracks and plant confusion in your mind. But clarity is here now. Divine clarity. Heaven is not confused about who you are. You are not broken. You are not unworthy. You are not cursed. You are not forgotten. You are divinely protected. Archangel Michael says you carry anointing so rare that hell has had to assign extra attacks to try to break your spirit. But it hasn't worked. You're still standing. You're still breathing. You're still here. And that makes you dangerous to darkness. You have survived what others did not. You have walked through fire and come out with wisdom. Your silence has power. Your prayers have weight. Your tears have shaken the heavens. That's why this moment is divine. Because God has seen it all, and He will not stay silent anymore. He is stepping into your situation with force. He is shaking the ground beneath every lie spoken over you. He is breaking the chains wrapped around your name. There's a person near you who has two faces. Archangel Michael has seen both. One face smiles at you. The other face speaks against you. That's the one heaven is warning you about. They carry a heavy deception. And God says, if you do not remove them now, they will try to block your next blessing. This is not about revenge. This is about removal. Divine separation is happening now. Let go of who you think they are and see what Archangel Michael is showing you. You are entering a holy timeline. This version of your life has no room for counterfeits. No room for lies. No room for fear. This is your season of full spiritual activation. The person you used to be is no longer sufficient for the purpose you are stepping into. God says the old you was strong, but the new you will be unstoppable. The old you survived pain, but the new you will be surrounded by miracles. The old you questioned your worth, but the new you will walk with authority. And this authority begins with hearing this message now, with responding before the 2 minutes end. You must pray. You must surrender. Not in fear, but in faith. You must believe that what God is doing behind the scenes is greater than what the enemy is doing in front of your eyes. That strange delay? That cancelled plan? That moment you felt forgotten? That was heaven working. That was Archangel Michael redirecting you. You are not losing. You are being aligned. Every rejection was protection. Every closed door was redirection. Every betrayal was a divine exit. You are not cursed, you are covered. Someone tried to spiritually trespass into your life. They touched what didn't belong to them. They tried to read your future, manipulate your choices, invade your peace. But God has placed divine blockades. No hex will work. No charm can cling. No evil eye can settle. Archangel Michael has drawn a line in the sand, and nothing unholy may cross it. God says, I am your fortress. I am your shield. I am your defender. They may gather against you, but they will scatter in confusion. They may plot in darkness, but my light will expose every hidden thing. You are not powerless. You are backed by heaven. The angels are not just watching, they are fighting for you. They are moving now, even as you read this. They are shifting things, reversing attacks, dismantling spiritual strongholds. Don't ignore this. Don't let the 2 minutes pass without speaking to me. You don't need fancy words. Just say, God, I'm listening. That is enough. That opens the portal. That invites heaven to flood into your space. That activates the angels. That binds the enemy. That restores the protection. You are going to see a shift in the next 24 hours. Something hidden will come to light. Someone pretending will reveal their true colors. A truth that was suppressed will rise. It will be undeniable. And you will know, this was not a coincidence. This was not random. This was divine intervention. Archangel Michael says you are stronger than the silence around you. You are braver than the attacks against you. You are closer to the breakthrough than the enemy wants you to believe. That's why they're pushing harder. That's why they're showing up in dreams. That's why your body feels heavy some days, and your spirit feels tired. It's not weakness, it's spiritual warfare. But the war ends now. The chain breaks now. The fog lifts now. The fire returns now. Your prayers have been heard. God has not been ignoring you. He was building something bigger than what you asked for. He was preparing a way that no enemy can block. He was shifting timelines to favor you. And now the moment has come. But it requires your response. You cannot delay. You cannot doubt. You cannot stay silent. Say something to heaven. A whisper is enough. A sigh of surrender is enough. God hears all languages, even the ones spoken only in your spirit. This danger, this threat, will pass by you if you stay under the covering. If you obey the nudge. If you trust the warning. Archangel Michael did not speak this lightly. He pleads because your purpose is massive. Your calling is enormous. Your life is not ordinary. You were born to break cycles. You were sent here to disrupt generational curses. You are the one in your bloodline who carries the key. That's why the attacks have been so intense. That's why the warfare feels personal. Because you are the one chosen to end it. And you will. You already are. But right now, take the warning seriously. 2 minutes is not long. In the spirit, it's a flash, but it's enough. Enough to shift. Enough to hear. Enough to obey. Heaven is merciful. God is patient. But the time to move is now. You are safe. You are protected. You are not alone. God will be with you. Archangel Michael will stand beside you. Nothing will go wrong if you trust. If you pray. If you respond. The darkness will not prevail. The danger will not destroy you. The enemy will not win. You are heaven's priority. And this message was sent to protect your destiny. Say yes to the protection. Say yes to the miracle. Say yes to the warning. Say yes to the new timeline. Say yes to the divine covering. Say yes before the moment passes. God is with you. Archangel Michael is speaking. And heaven is watching. Archangel Michael is trying to speak to you right now. Not tomorrow. Not in an hour. Not when you feel ready. Right now. Because heaven has been watching something move around you, and it's not safe to wait. There is a reason your soul is stirred, why your spirit feels like something is shifting. Because it is. And if you ignore this moment, you may miss the protection that was designed specifically for you. God has been trying to get your attention. He's whispered. He's waited. But now the alarm in heaven is sounding. A danger is coming. A trap has been laid. Someone has stirred a storm with your name on it, and Archangel Michael has been dispatched from the throne room of God to intercept it, if you respond in time. 2 minutes. That's how much time the angelic realm is giving you to shift your atmosphere, to align your spirit, to open your heart and let this message touch you. It's not a threat, it's a holy warning. This is not punishment. This is mercy. God is not angry with you. God is not trying to scare you. He is trying to save you. He loves you so much that He's broken through the noise, through the fog, through your fears, through your distractions just to say this: you are too important to heaven to be lost in this storm. You are too chosen to be taken down by something beneath your purpose. The danger is not stronger than God. But you must let God act. You must respond now. Archangel Michael is standing near you. Yes, right where you are. His presence is not something you need to feel to know it's there. He has spread His wings around your life. He is not waiting for your perfection. He is fighting for your protection. He has been watching. He has seen the thoughts you battle late at night, the pain no one else knows about, the secrets you carry that weigh heavier than any burden. Michael has heard your silent prayers, and now he says, you are not alone. But you must listen. There is danger forming, and it's closer than you think. There is a conversation happening behind closed doors. Someone is speaking your name, but not in truth. Lies are rising. A trap has been set in a place you trusted. And what makes this dangerous is not just the trap, but the fact that it is hidden in something familiar. A voice. A friend. A family member. A coworker. Someone pretending to be harmless. But Archangel Michael sees beyond what your eyes can detect. That's why he is here. That's why the message is urgent. That's why God is commanding you to stop everything and read this. You have only 2 minutes before the energy shifts again. Don't be afraid. God says He is not giving you this message to terrify you but to empower you. You were never meant to walk into the unknown blindly. That's why He sends angels ahead of you. That's why He sends Michael, His mightiest warrior, to speak these truths now. Something is trying to delay you, block you, silence you. But it will not succeed if you respond. If you listen. If you open your spirit. Heaven is waiting for your agreement. God won't force your protection, He offers it. And right now, that offer is glowing in divine urgency. You have felt the unease, the strange tension, the sudden tiredness, the unexpected resistance. That's not just life. That's warfare. Your spirit is sensitive to what's approaching, even if your mind hasn't processed it. And now that danger is drawing nearer. The enemy of your destiny is hoping you'll ignore this moment, scroll past it, doubt it. But something in your soul is saying stay. Something deeper than reason is saying listen. That's not paranoia. That's discernment. That's divine warning. And it's a gift. God says this, my child, I love you more than you understand. If you knew what I was shielding you from, you would worship me through tears. If you could see how many times I whispered to the enemy, not this one, you would fall to your knees in awe. I have never abandoned you. Even in the darkest hour. Even when you thought I was silent. I was planning your escape. I was organizing your rescue. And now, I have dispatched Michael to go ahead of you. He will fight what you cannot see. But you must respond. Don't delay. Your future depends on it. Archangel Michael says this danger is not just physical, it's spiritual. It's a deception designed to steal your voice, your confidence, your clarity. If you walk into it unguarded, it could delay your purpose by years. But if you respond right now, if you pray, if you say, God, I hear you, then the whole course of this attack will collapse. You are not defenseless. You are not helpless. But you must move with urgency. The enemy moves in shadows. But heaven moves in light. And right now, the light of heaven is breaking through your darkness. Do you feel that stirring in your chest? That's not fear. That's your spirit awakening. That's the part of you that was created to hear heaven's voice. That's your divine radar saying, this is real. This is important. Don't push it away. Embrace it. You were not created to live numb. You were not meant to ignore signs.